Dan Ramey and manager Brian Mannino of the Chillicothe Paints. And Brian, getting ready for a brand new season. This season in particular is the very first time we've ever been able to say a title defense. I know we've had divisional championships during the Frontier League days, but now a Prospect League championship. You've got the rings, and now it's a matter of go out and starting the defense.
It's a matter of defending the championship, and obviously we had a great group of guys last summer that came in and did the job. And it's tough to keep guys going all summer, but these guys found a way to keep it going and make it fun. And again, it's a special group of guys to win a championship and to stick around. But we found the right combination last summer.
What a great start you had last year. Wouldn't it be great to duplicate that? That would be hard to do, but it would be nice.
No, you always like to get started off on the right foot. Obviously, you get on top, you stay on top. But, we're short some players right now. We got 9 guys that are still either in school, taking their finals next week. So we go pretty much first 10 games with a shortened roster. We had a similar situation last year, but it's a little bit more in depth this year. Pitching wise, we're missing a lot more pitchers than we did last year. So, first couple weeks, feel the guys out, see how they play, and then kind of control that from after that happens. Get all your guys back and kind of see what your team's about.
One of the members that's back this year, Ian Nielsen, he had the big knock for you to help you win the championship last year. Good to have some veteran leadership, so to speak.
It really is. It's always good to have guys back because they kind of know and can anticipate, what we expect as a coaching staff. It's good to have those leaders in the dugout and kind of take control of the new guys and the younger guys. And, it is. It's always good to have veterans back. But, obviously, Ian Nielsen was a leader for us last summer, swung a hot bat for us all summer long. And, obviously we're looking forward to another big summer out of him.
One of the difficulties about the Prospect League is you can't have somebody back 3 or 4 years, so you lose some people, and some of those guys are just a little too old to play, so to speak. They've played out their eligibility.
They really have, and I've always encouraged guys to go to other parts of the country. I mean, I'd love to have all my guys back from last summer, but I encourage these guys to go out and see different parts. This is time in their lives where they can go to the Cape or go to the Valley League or go to Alaska. I mean, they might never get a chance to do that in their lifetime. So, we encourage guys to go do other things, and that's why you always see 3, 4, 5 guys always trickle back, but it's usually a new roster.
Yeah, we're looking at how many back from last year?
We've only got a couple back. Obviously Robertson and then Nielsen and David Turnbull. So got 3 guys back from last year's squad.
Yeah. So you have some pioneering areas to go with these guys to get them in shape for what you want to play as your brand of ball.
No, and that's the toughest part sometimes. You get these guys in, you've got 26 different guys from different schools, and, to get them all to kind of gel together, play together, and believe that, they're out in the field as teammates. Right now they're all individuals, and, what we try to accomplish in 2 days of practice, most colleges do in 6 weeks, 8 weeks in the fall, and another 6 weeks in the spring. So we got 2 days to do it. That's always a challenge to us, but again, we try to make it fun. We try to get them all on the same page to where we go out and we can compete and maybe pick on some other teams that aren't as well prepared as we are.
Everybody wants to see a high potent offense. There's no question there. You want to have some good pitching. And you want to play some good defense, but pitching really is the key, isn't it?
It really is, and each year you kind of different guys throw a lot of innings in the spring, and they might have been better in the spring than they are in the summer. Our goal is to get them healthy, get them throwing as well as they can by the end of the summer. Hopefully we have a chance to play for a championship, and they're throwing their best at the end. But last summer was a lot of fun with the offense. Again, I talked to the guys yesterday a little bit about running, being aggressive on the bases. We're going to put a lot of pressure on teams doing other things, but I think we'll swing the bats. We always have, and we always figure out a way. But we were pretty explosive last year, and it's going to be tough to match this year. But we'll give it our best effort.
Is it fair to ask, after having the guys together just 1 day already, who we might see as performance leaders for this team?
We really don't have a good feel yet. I mean, we got a good mix of young guys and older guys. I'd say 2/3 of this team's older guys, juniors, sophomores, and got a couple young guys mixed in. But, the first couple weeks will determine who our leaders are. Obviously I expect the guys that played for us last year to kind of be leaders to start with, and then we'll kind of see on the field, who steps up and who is our leaders. And, You know, some of these guys haven't picked up a bat in a couple weeks. Some guys haven't been on the mound in a couple weeks. So it's kind of tough to see right now, you know, who's going to be that guy this year for us.
One quick game at home against Richmond, then you're on the road for a few games, and traveling time is very important for these guys. Many of them playing their league championships as their last road games.
No, and the travel part is playing continuous days on the road, and you know, coming back and going on the road again, coming back and getting used to that. You know, a lot of road games early on in the season for us. We're home. You know, fortunately, we're home a little bit later in the season. We got more home games than away games, so that kind of helps us, I think, with going down the stretch, being able to be at home and sleep on our own beds and stuff like that. But going on the road, getting experience on the road, and you know, going on the road helps this team gel too. I think, you know, guys get to spend more time together and kind of get to know each other. So I think it's a good thing to travel early.
About 65 days ahead of us, and we wish you the best of luck.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Brian Mannino here on 1490 and WBEX.com.